Welcome. Today we're talking about luscious red lip glosses in honor of Valentine's Day, which was yesterday. And I'd like to wish you all a happy belated Valentine's Day. I was trying to I was practicing an eyeshadow look, and I had an eyeshadow crisis. And by the third try, my eye was itching and it was beginning to swell shut. So, yeah, I had a real cute Valentine's Day. And so here I am with a face full of eczema. So I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite red lippies, red lip glosses. And why don't we go ahead and get started on swatching? Ah, my God, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. Not because of the cheesy Hallmark romance. I wonder, is that ASMR lip gloss rolling across a glass desk? But not because of the cheesy Hallmark romance kind of connotations of it, but it always just makes me think about love, and not romantic love, which is not even my favorite kind of love, really. It makes me think about the people that I love, the animals and creatures that I love. It makes me think about the people that I am grateful to have in my life and to have alive and well. It makes me think about all the things and people that I love, and how to show them how to be better and get better at showing them, all of them, appreciation, and showing them in tangible ways how much I love them and how much I appreciate them. And so it's just a day where, I'm reminded of that. And I do remember, um, you know, before I was married, I remember there would be times when, because there's all this emphasis on, partnering up and coupling up and all this stuff, that, there's this unrealistic expectation of having these romantic expectations fulfilled in your life some kind of way, only to realize, that the to me, the true benefit of love is really just on a human level, this idea of exchange, this idea of having somebody's back and them having your back. It's not sexy all the time. It's not romantic all the time. It's not even fun all the time. But there is something so comforting and so valuable about unconditional love, about just even loving a person down to their lowest common denominator, and having another human being, whether it be a family relationship or friendship or blood relationship or whatever it is, having that person love you back down to your lowest common denominator of your flaws and everything. And it's just a beautiful sentiment, and I think that's why I love it so much. But I would be lying if I didn't say that it had something to do with all the really awesome red makeup and pink makeup that you get to wear. And with that, I'm gonna swatch some of my favorite red lip glosses, and the one that I'm wearing on my lip today is my brand new Pat McGrath Blood 2, which I'm also gonna re-swatch for you. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. And I'm just a gloss girl, and I try liquid lips, and I have a significant number of them. I'm thinking about doing a declutter video, and please let me know how you feel about that. But Lord knows, if anybody on this earth needs to declutter, it's this girl. It's this girl right here. She needs to declutter. I have an entire drawer dedicated. And it's a dresser drawer, not an Alex drawer or whatever, but a dresser drawer dedicated to red lippies. Just red lippies. Nevertheless, I need to declutter, and I'm gonna do a video. And, you know, it's so strange. I had this thought last night that my lipsticks and my makeups inside the drawers were having fights, you know, like, you know, the Toy Story, all the neglected and forgotten toys. I'm thinking that my makeup in my makeup drawers is like the lost and neglected makeup that hasn't been picked up and played with for a while. And so they're having those same little fights about who am I gonna pick pick me, you know. And I had this thought, this is what happens at 4 o'clock in the morning when you have insomnia, that you know, my makeup is that they're having fights. Like I was specifically thinking about these two blushes right here. This this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush that's like $2 or $3. What did I drop? Okay. And then this Sicily blush that is not $2 or $3. And I was thinking that, you know, they're like sitting side by side, and, you know, and the Wet n Wild blush is like, yeah, you know, I've been ride or die for this woman since she was wearing $3 blush. Since she was wearing $3 blush, I thought it was cute, you know. And then the Sicily is like, you know, oh, wet, you know, because Sicily's, that's her name. She's gonna have to have like this really condescending, like, dry wit, like, oh, wet. Bless your heart. That's something Sicily would say to Wet n Wild, you know, oh, wet. Bless your heart. You try, dear. So my decluttering video should be very interesting, I'm thinking. Get to swatching these lipsticks. I'm not going to tell you about all the other crazy makeup conversations that I had in my head between various lipsticks and blushes and highlighters especially. Dior has like this weird, posh, British fake accent in my head. Welcome to my head. First up, we've got Vamplify by MAC in the color Suggestive. And all of these have suggestive names. It's just a red lip gloss, red lippy phenomenon, I think. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start here. And this is Suggestive. And there we go. One of my subscribers, she was like, the swatches on that Pat McGrath lip gloss are very small, but thank you. And I'm like, oh, you're right. It was my third take, and I guess they were just getting small, and I was like, I will endeavor to fix that in future videos. So here's to you, a much bigger swatch, and that is the MAC Vamplify in Suggestive. I love that color. It has a lot of opacity, and I like the formulation of that gloss, but I really like that. That's very close to the Red Roses. That's pretty. I think I'm gonna put some of that on top of this because I think that this is a more opaque formulation. And the Blood 2 by Pat McGrath that I have on my lips is, you know, it's a sheerer formulation. Oh yeah. And, you know, I found, see, the only thing is I don't have on a lip liner. And I don't want it to end up like all over the place. But one of the reasons why I picked this, I picked these 5 is because, you know, I don't have that specific problem with any of these or haven't so far. So that's Suggestive in the MAC Vamplify formula. Next up, we've got Anastasia. And I don't know if you can see the pretty red sparkles that are going on here. And this is in the color Date Night. Date Night. Date Night. But you can definitely pick up those sparkles and it's a much lighter tone and sheer also in formulation, and it has the sparkles, which is very pretty. Next up, we've got a cream sheen formulation by MAC called Right Up My Alley. Right up my alley. And that's another opaque. Now that's deeper in color, and it seems a little bit more opaque than the first one in the Vamplify formula. I love red lip glosses. It's so much less high maintenance. You can still get the pop of red, but it's so much less high maintenance than, you know, a full-on red lippy. Next up, we've got an oldie but goodie, a classic in Ruby Woo by MAC. And this is just the standard lip gloss, lip glass formulation. Ruby Woo. Let me fix that. Here we go. Ruby Woo. And that is just a classic. Ruby Woo. Why do I want to put this on top? I do. I really love this. I love Ruby Woo, and I'm glad that I have it in the lip glass, because the lipstick is beautiful, of course, but it is very drying, and you know, matte lipstick formulations are just, you know, they're just hard on the lips, very hard on the lips. Next up, we've got Patrick Star in the color Patrick Woo. So I'm going to swatch that right next to the Ruby Woo. And see if we see a difference between the Patrick Woo and the Ruby Woo. And you can see, let me make this bigger. I do not want, here we go. So this is the Patrick Woo, and this is the Ruby Woo. So pretty. Love these glosses. And let me put her back. Here we go. And finally, we've got Pat McGrath Blood 2, which is what I started out with on my lips. And I'm going to go ahead and give her a little swatchy swatch. I'm going to put her by the Patrick Woo. Okay. Here we go. There's the Ruby Woo, the Patrick Woo, and we've got Blood 2 by Pat McGrath. Pretty. I love all those. So pretty. And, you know, red lips are just so easy. Very not fussy. Love me a good red gloss. So let me show you a little preview of what is on my desk right now. A few things that I've picked up that I'm going to be reviewing over the coming days. It's going to be more lip gloss dropping. So here is my, in this envelope, we've got Lily Lashes. And I have a monthly subscription, lash subscription. And basically, I think you get 15% off of Lily Lashes if you are on the like the auto pay plan or whatever, auto replenish plan. And so basically, and you can go in and you can change the style every month if you want to. You can get a different style. It's not going to cost you extra. But my favorite style of lash by Lily Lashes is the, why can't I think of the name of it? Diamonds. Sorry, Diamonds. And I think those are $15 or $16 with the discount. So I just have that on a monthly subscription. So I got that. And then more Beautylish stuff. And what do we have from Beautylish? We've got basically the Sonia G Pro Eye Set. But I only got it in, I only got the specific, there were 5 brushes in the Pro set. I did not get I got 3 of the brushes. I did not get the pencil brush and I did not get the crease brush. And now that yesterday when I was playing around with, let's see, her crease, yes, the Crease 1 brush. When I was playing around with my makeup look yesterday and I was looking at this brush and I was like, I just, the whole idea of something pointy in my socket with my eye shape, just doesn't appeal to me. I don't get it. But I have been loving this brush for going underneath the eyes to, play shadow. But something about going here, you just didn't I didn't get it until yesterday when I was practicing an eyeshadow look. And I realized that it's perfect for not in my actual crease because I have hooded eyes, as you can see. So if I kind of jab it into the very meaty part after I get my lid done and I've already deepened up the outer V, and I'm going back in after I've put the shimmer or whatever on and I want to deepen the crease and deepen that outer V and I want to deepen the crease, I can go right here into this very meaty part right here. This is where my imaginary crease is, my ideal crease, my crease in my head. Like I have sisters in my head and friends in my head. Okay, so my crease that's in my head is here. And I can go in and I can take it and I can go right in there and I can deepen up that crease without bothering anything on the lid or bothering anything else that I've already placed and blended. I can go right in to my imaginary crease and deepen it and get exactly what I need out of it. So I didn't order the crease brush. I say all that long sentence to say I didn't order the crease brush because I was like, a pointed brush on the crease, I don't know. But I should have known Sonia G, brush whisperer and genius of brushes that she is, that, there would be a very good reason for her to make a brush shaped that way. So I've got 3 more. I got the other 3 brushes out of that Pro set. And as soon as the other Builder 2 and the other brushes come back in stock at Beautylish, I will be first in line to pick those up as well. Because my Worker 1, my Worker 1 brush, and one of these is the Worker Pro brush, by the way. But my Worker 1 has become, hands down, like my favorite brush. I can just about do, not just about, I could do an entire eye look with just that brush and no other brushes. So that is pretty impressive. The third thing that I have, box that I have on my desk unopened. I don't even remember, what is this? What do I have here? Oh, the third thing that I had on my desk that is unopened, I'm not going to be able to show you because I'm going to do an entire look with it. And I like to be able to show you previews, but also just bust out with a brand new palette or brand new whatever that you hadn't seen and be like, oh, well, all right now. So that's the swatches of my favorite red lip glosses and a couple of things that I had on my desk that I hadn't opened yet. And I hope that you had a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope that you have a wonderful Friday. And I will see you on the very next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate your support. And I'm having so much fun. I can't even believe how much fun I'm having. And so I want to continue, and I'm really having a good time. Thank you.